Now, the film Shaitaan literally means the devil, and this is actually the remake of the high-ranking Gujarati horror film Vash. Now, is Shaitaan as good as Vash, and was the idea of making this a good or a bad one? So, Shaitaan was directed by Vikas Bhal and produced by Ajay Devgan, Abhishek Pathak, Kumar Mangat, and Jyoti Deshpande. And like I said before, this is the official Bollywood remake of the Gujarati film Vash. It stars the Gujarati actress Janki Bodiwala. Yes, the same actress who starred in Vash and was recast in Shaitan to play the role of Janvi, alongside other casts like Ajay Devgan who plays the role of Kabi, Madhavan who plays the role of Anngad Raaj, Jyothika who plays the role of Jyoti, and last but not the least, Anngad Raaj who plays the role of Dhruv. So for the storyline, we have a happy family of four who go on a short vacation, but their happiness turns into a nightmare when their teenage daughter falls under the spell of black magic that was cast by a stranger with an unknown motive. So he renders the whole family helpless when he takes control over the teenage girl's body. So in this video, I'll be covering the good and the bad aspects of this film. So feel free to check out the time codes in the description below so that you will know exactly what I'll be covering in this video. So, first things first is that the music really suited the plot of this film. Special shout out to Amit Trivedi for the music. And another thing is that the story actually sticks to the plot without deviating from it. And one obvious thing about this film is that the cast was few. And I think this was basically done to give a clear vision of what the narrative was about and also help we, the audience, keep track of each character arc here. And if you ask me, if I were to choose a favorite character here, I think I'll go with the character Janvi that was played by Janki Bodiwala. I mean, she managed to balance being possessed and also show with her eyes that she was being tormented into doing what she wasn't willing to do. Like, the pain was in her eyes. She felt helpless and she portrayed this character really well. Her acting was exceptional considering that this is actually her first Bollywood debut. The same goes for Madhavan. Being the antagonist here, he managed to portray his character well. He gave that personality of a psycho who managed to exacerbate his own sinister demands. Like, his own acting was flawless being the villain here. Ajay Devgan didn't disappoint with his own acting skills. Like, his facial expressions were there. He really felt helpless, and I honestly think that the personality of his character here seems kind of similar to that of Drishyam. Well, that's what I think. What do you think? Well, one character that managed to be flawless with her facial expression is actually Jyothika. Like, she gave that facial expression of being helpless and it felt so real and natural. Like, her facial expressions was just perfect. The little boy Anngad Raj really did a great job portraying the character of Dhruv. His acting wasn't bad at all. The whole cast managed to portray their character really well. But does good acting really guarantee a movie's success? This is where we get to the bad aspects of this movie. Now, first things first, I think the movie dragged on for too long. It felt as if they were stalling just to make the movie seem a little bit longer, and they ended up adding some unnecessary scenes in the movie and making the midsection of the movie seem boring. I mean, this should have ended a little bit earlier because this is actually a simple plot and was actually quite predictable. Although some scenes were just a little bit, just a little bit unexpected, but still, the movie dragged on for too long. Now, the film didn't seem creative to me, maybe because it's actually a remake and all. And although this was a horror film, I didn't actually feel scared. I didn't get that scary feeling or those goosebumps all over my body, even though they incorporated the rain, the lighting, the thunder sound, and all that. I didn't actually get that scary feeling. Just like the scene where Madhavan starts to hype himself in order to instill fear to the audience or the characters. I even ended up laughing at that scene. I didn't get that wow factor. Now, Shaitan was good. The directing was okay, but I think Vash was better. And honestly, this is definitely a one-time watch thing for me. So I think I'll be giving Shaitan a 3 out of 5 thumbs up. If you want to know what that means, check out my rating system in the description below. Now let me ask you, what did you feel about this movie? Did it give you that wow factor? Was it bad? Was it normal? Or was it very, very, very entertaining? I used a lot of very there, right? So, thank you all for watching. I will see you next time on my review. But before you go, please do make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and also turn on your notification bells. I will see you next time on my review. Bye.